So hello students, last time we studied about the gymnosperms and case of the gymnosperm, some economic importance of the gymnosperm. Many ornaments as in the ornaments as in case of the Cycas, Araucaria, Thuja. These are the plants used for as the ornaments. Is gymnosperms. Gymnosperms, so at the ornaments as Cycas, Araucaria, Thuja. These are the plants which are grown in our gardens as the ornaments. Cycas, Cycas, Araucaria, you can see Araucaria that is grown in our school campus, and also Thuja plants. This is commonly called the Morpankhi. The Hindi it is grown in our gardens as the ornament. And you are familiar to sago. That is sago. Sago. Sago commonly called as sabudana. In Hindi, it is known as sabudana. That is sago. It is a starch extracted from the pith from the stem of Cycas. Sago, it is obtained from pith of Cycas succinalis. It is sago that is obtained from the pith. Actually, sago it is commonly called as the sabudana. It is used during the fast. That is a starch and obtained from the Cycas. And seeds of Pinus Girardiana. Cycas Girardiana. The seeds of Cycas Girardiana is called the Chilgoja. It is commonly called as the Chilgoja. It is as a dry fruit, and wood of the pencil is also obtained from the juniperus, that is a member of the gymnosperm, and wood, pine wood, you are familiar with pine wood, that is best quality of the wood, that is we obtained from the pine plants. Turpentine oil, they are also found obtained from the pine plants. So these are a few economic. Many medicines are also produced by the gymnosperm. So in detail, one more thing is Canada balsam. Canada balsam is very important. Canada balsam. It is obtained from the Abies balsamea. This is very important because it is used in laboratory for slide preparation. For slide preparation, it is used as the Canada balsam. It's used as the slide preparation. Suppose we are making this slide. This slide we are making. We kept the specimen. We kept the specimen, and after we used Canada balsam for making permanent slides. Slides are two types: permanent slide and temporary slide. When we are making the permanent slide, we use the Canada balsam. So after the dehydration, the section is kept on the slide and keeping up.
Sir, downside line not visible.
What?
Downside line, sir, line.
It is. Now you can observe.
Yes, sir.
Now we can observe. So that is Canada, understanding that is Canada balsam is there, and after that is specimen is kept, and after that cover glass is kept here. After that cover glass is kept here. So it is used for making the permanent slide. So that is Canada balsam. It is many times used in the laboratory for the making the slide preparation, and for permanent slide, Canada balsam is used. So now we have to discuss about the angiosperms. Main things what we have to study, that is the angiosperms. 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 In the angiosperm, seeds are enclosed in fruit. Seeds. Seeds are within the fruit. Seeds are within fruit, and in gymnosperm we have studied naked seeds. So what plants you see? These are whose plants what you are seeing here, most of the plants are angiosperms. Flowering plants are there. Plants have the flowers. These are angiosperms. These plants provide us food. As you know, wheat, rice, grams, these are the plants. Pulses we are also get from the angiosperm. Fiber we are getting also from the angiosperm. Almost all our basic needs are completed by the angiosperms. There they found in a variable habitats. And smallest plant, that is Olfia. Olfia. Olfia, that is smallest. That is aquatic plant is there. That is smallest plant is there. And you are familiar to the eucalyptus. Eucalyptus, these are the very large size trees are there. The variable trees are there. They includes into the herbs, shrubs, and the trees. They includes herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs, as you know, most of them are the cereal plants, as wheat, rice, etc., etc. Shrubs, as bushy plants, and trees, you are familiar with trees, mango and banyan, etc., etc. These are the trees. So, herb, shrubs, and the trees. So there are two classes of angiosperms. Two classes are angiosperms. These are monocotyledons and dicotyledons. These are dicotyledons and monocotyledons. So dicotyledons and the monocotyledons. You take an example to differentiate between monocotyledons and the dicotyledons. You take an examples, as you can take the examples of the wheat. Example, as you can take wheat plant. You can take the example, and here take the example of mustard. Take example of mustard. Example of the wheat, an example of mustard, so it is easy for you. How will you differentiate whether given plant material is dicot? So differentiate, you can find the difference in all the parts. Morphologically difference and anatomically difference, both differences are found, but here we are studying only about the morphological difference between the monocotyledons and the dicotyledons. Dicotyledons, first we have to study about the roots. Roots, in both the cases, which type of root system is there? In dicotyledons, having type root system. They have a type root system, and here fibrous or adventitious stems. Adventitious or fibrous. So type root system and fibrous type, you know very well about this type root system. This is the main root is there, and from the main roots, with the roots, 5 roots arise. This is one main root is there. This is primary root, and primary root from secondary and tertiary roots arise. These are the, as you see, these are the master that type of system. And fibrous, they they are found in such way that arise from the base of the nodes, and they are found as there is no any main roots is there, so they arise from the nodes. So base of the nodes they arise. So this is fibrous root system. If you see fibrous root system, if you pull the plants from the soil, if you observe the plant having the type system, the plant will be of the dicot. And if having such root system, fibrous root system, or adventitious root system, plant will be of the moon. So on this basis, we can see one difference. Is the root. Next one is stem. Next, after root, stem. This is, it is solid. In case of, and here fistula. And here in case of plant, dicot, stem is solid. It means it is not fistular. As you see, the stem of mango, you see the stem of the mustard, and on the other hand, you observe the stem of the wheat, stem of the rice. If you press, they may be easily pressed. But in case of, you also see the stem of bamboo. Bamboo is also the monocot. So bamboo, you see that the hollow stem is hollow. That is hollow stem is there. So you can say that stem of the monocot is hollow, while stem of dicot is. So next one, if you have given the leaves, leaves having the veins, they have the reticulate venation. Reticulate venation. And here parallel venation. They having parallel venation, and reticulate venation, you see the leaves of the mustard and leaves of the wheat. You see in this case, suppose this is the leaf, these are the veins. Veins are parallel. Veins do not intersect. So this is parallel venation is there. If you pluck the leaf and if you observe their veins are the parallel, you say them as these are the leaves of monocot. And if the leaves have veins and reticulate variation, means if you see any leaves is one. This is these are the veins and the veinlets. Veins and veinlets are there. This is mid vein, and this is the reticulate variation. So here in case of dicot, if you see the leaves of the mango, you see so many veins are there intersect with each other. So these are the dicot leaves. So dicot leaves having a reticulate venation, while monocot having the parallel venation. So one having reticulate venation, and other having the parallel venation. Leaves having reticulate venation, and in dicot leaves shows the reticulate venation, while monocot leaves having parallel venation. Now next, flowers. Next one, flowers. Flower is given. So flowers in case of the dicot, flowers may be tetramerous or pentamerous. Flowers may be tetramerous or pentamerous. While in this case, monocotyledons, they have trimerous. Flowers are, in this case, flowers are tetramerous or pentamerous, and monocotyledons flowers are trimerous. Trimerous means floral parts are three, the number of are three are in multiples of the three. As sepals, number may be 3 or 6 or 9. Same situation in petals also, maybe of the 3, 6, 9, etc. And in tetramerous, they are in multiples of the 4, as number of calyx maybe 4 or 8, and so on. Number of corolla maybe 8 or 16, sorry, 4, 8, 16, and so on. Understanding? And pentamerous, they are in the multiples of the 5. Sepals, you know, sepals, petals. This is the floral part. So that is first one is calyx, which makes the outermost whorl of the. Since we are studying the angiosperm, so we can study flowers. So if you give the flower, this is VS of the flower. This is thalamus. And this is first whorl of the flower. This is the flower. This is first whorl of the flower, outermost whorl of the flower. This outermost whorl of the flower is calyx. It is made up of the sepals. Calyx, it is made up of the sepals. The group of sepals is known as the calyx. These are the sepals. First one, it is sepal, which is it will be can reduce in the size so it will be easy for understand. This is sepals. One sepal, two sepal, three sepal, four sepals. And the group of the sepal is known as the calyx. So number of the sepals may be 4 or 8 in condition of tetramerous suspension. And in case of pentamerous, its number of sepals may be 5 or 10. And in case of the trimerous, the number of the calyx will be 3 or 6, never 4 and 5. So this is trimerous. And after calyx, next corolla. This is petals. Petals. This petal makes the second whorl of the flower. Petal makes the second whorl of the flower. It is found here. This is found here in this region. So petals is main function is to protect the flower and also attract the insect for the pollen. But main function is to attract the insect for the pollination. So petals, second one, its number maybe its number is the 3 or 6. That is called a trimerous condition, as in case of the god. And if number of petals is 4, means tetramerous, or 5 as pentamerous, it will be of the diamond. So in this way, we can find. And also calyx, corolla, and androsium. that is Androsium. Androsium, its unit is stamen. Number of the stamen maybe 3 or 6. If multiples in the 3, this may be a monocot, and if the multiples of the 5 are 4, they will be of the dicotyledons. The same way, next one is the pistil. Its unit is the corpus. This is, and it's a gynosium. This is gynosium. Gynosium, it's corpel. Gynosium, it is called unit is the corpus. So gynosium consists of these regions. So plants may be differentiated on this basis of the flowers also. We can count the different part of the flower, and on that basis we can also make differentiate. Now next one is cartilagens. Next difference is cartilagens. As the given here, number of cartilagens as dicartilagens means having 2 cartilagens, and here single so here 2 cartilagens and here only 1 cartilagens. So you can understand about cartilagens as you see the P. In case of the P, just you split the seeds, then you will find 2 cartilagens. And in case of wheat, in the case of the rice, you will find only 1 cartilagens. So in this way, plants may consist of 1 cartilagens or the 2 cartilagens if they contain 1 cartilagens. So here you have to take the seed. Here you have to take the seeds. So on the basis of the cartilagens which are found inside the seeds, we can say the plant is of the dicartiladen or monocartiladen. If seed contains 2 cartilagens, the plants will be of the dicartiladen. And if it has 1 cartiladen, that is called as the monocartiladen. So these are a few differences on the basis of which we can differentiate between dicot, monocot plant. So if you have any query, you may ask me. So next time we have to discuss about the life cycle. So if any query, you may ask me. So no question. Now,
No, sir.
वो Aditi Singh, next one is Shreya Kasodhan. And so you study well. If any query you may ask me. So no queries, so we can bind up today. Next time we'll discuss more.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.